All right, what I'm going to do is show you a demonstration I like to do for my classes at the start of the year, and it involves a story by a man named Ira Remsen, who was a professor that started the chemistry department at Johns Hopkins University. And the idea is he was in a doctor's office doing an internship, and he had read the statement in a book, nitric acid acts upon copper. And he was kind of getting tired of reading things like that. So it turns out that the doctor had some nitric acid in the office and he had a penny. And so what I want to do is I'm going to do the demonstration for you and read what his account was so you can kind of see the excitement that occurs with chemistry. So let me switch this here. All right. So here is the nitric acid. Here is the penny, and I'm going to put this in there, and then we will pick up the story from Ira's perspective. All right, there you can see that. All right, but what was this wonderful thing which I had beheld? The scent was already changed, and it was no small change either. A greenish-blue liquid foamed and fumed over the scent and over the table. The air in the neighborhood of the performance became dark and red. A great colored cloud arose. This was also disagreeable and suffocating. How should I stop this? I tried to get rid of the objectionable mess by picking it up and throwing it out the window, which I had meanwhile opened. I learned another fact. Nitric acid not only acts upon copper, but also acts upon fingers. This pain led yet to another unpremeditated experiment. I drew my fingers across my trousers, and another fact was discovered. Nitric acid also acts upon trousers. Taking everything into consideration, that was probably the most impressive experiment, and relatively probably the most costly experiment I have ever performed. I tell it even now with interest. It was a revelation to me. It resulted in a desire on my part to learn more about the remarkable kind of action of chemistry. Plainly, the only way to learn about it was to see the results, to experiment and work in the laboratory. So there you have it. Now I want to show you a couple more things. You can see the suffocating gas he's talking about. That's nitrogen dioxide, aka smog. The solution is super hot. If you could feel it right now, it's basically boiling. It's really, really hot. The other thing that's very cool is you won't see it today, but if you come back the next day, the solution is this beautiful blue solution, and it turns out I have one that I did a day before. Look at this. Look how pretty that blue is. And you may notice the penny is completely gone. So every copper atom that was in that beaker, in that penny, is now floating around as an ion in the solution. And copper-containing solutions are often blue. So there you have it. Ira Remsen and his awesome story about chemistry, and this is one of the reasons that chemistry is an amazing subject. Hope you enjoyed this.